Hey friends, Mike and Jess here.
And welcome to Regeneration Nation TV. Today we are reacting to a classic Graham Norton, Robbie Williams at the Castle. You guys recommended this. I'm very excited about this.
Yep. So
I love the Graham Norton Show.
We've got a lot of other music reactions from Robbie to get to, but when this one came across, I was like, okay, let's divert a little bit from the path. And let's check this out, because I've seen clips from Graham Norton Show on YouTube.
Yeah.
They're always really funny. But yeah, I've never seen Robbie Williams on here, so I'm looking forward to this.
Me too, definitely.
We've got links for this official video down below, for Graham Norton's YouTube channel down below. And yeah, go check those out, and let's get into this.
Let's do it.
Kind of some wild fan encounter. Like, what is the maddest thing a fan has given you or done or whatever?
Herpes.
No, he did not say that. We're going to rewind it because I just caught that at the
I
end.
was about to say, he's a grizzled veteran now.
Look at him.
Last time we saw him was 15 years ago. From the looks of it.
Salt and pepper.
Right?
What is the maddest thing a fan has given you or done or whatever?
Herpes.
Look who's on the couch, man. Look who's on the couch. We got Justin
Is that Justin
Timberlake.
Timberlake? Oh, Anna Kendrick.
Anna Kendrick and freaking Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah,
dude.
Daniel Radcliffe. I almost said
No
Harry
way.
Potter. Forgive me. Forgive me. That was almost the first
What
words.
a lineup this is, man.
He's moving. That's hilarious.
Justin knows she can't get it twice. I'll get in a lot of trouble for telling this story.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do tell.
So
It's not too late to back out.
It is. Shut up.
Okay. Oh my God, I can't believe I'm telling this, but I will. So back in the day, I was renting a castle, right?
Of course you were.
Yeah.
Like we do.
My life. I was renting a castle, and we were renting it to rehearse in for a tour. And I was in this big room in this castle. I'd gone to sleep, and I'd woke up and I was lying on my bed, and I was cognizant and I was awake, but I hadn't opened my eyes yet. And I was getting more and more confused because I could swear there was somebody in my room, and I could swear that they were sort of tidying up or cleaning or something. And sure enough, I opened my eyes, and there was a lady at the bottom of the bed. Now, and she could have been anywhere from 28 to 58. And she got this headset on, and it had got a sellotape on, and the lead went down to a cassette player. Now, we were way in the days of CDs at this time, and I was like, wow, this situation's really odd. But you just woke up, so you don't really know what's going on. And she looks at me, and I look at her, and I went, all right? And she went, all right? And she looked on the floor where my underpants were, and she went, Calvin Klein's? And I went, yeah. She went, pussy. I'm like, okay, this is definitely really weird. And she went, have you got Morning Glory? And this is back in the day when I used to have Morning Glory.
He's so funny. He's hilarious.
Yeah, he's a good storyteller. It's really good. This is why I wanted to divert from the path and get to know him a little bit better as a person. So, yeah, this is really cool. He's a good storyteller.
This is back in the day when I used to have Morning Glory. So I was like, yeah. He says, I'll wank you off. I'm a creative fella, and I'm really young. I can close my eyes and pretend it's somebody else. So I was like, yeah, go on then. So anyway,
Anna Kendrick losing it and being mortified is making this so much funnier.
Oh my
If it was just a
gosh.
bunch of dudes on the couch, it wouldn't be nearly as funny.
Right.
It would still be funny.
Yeah.
But her being mortified, it reminds me of you during our reactions a lot of the time.
It is. This is so much.
Oh.
like, yeah, go on then.
Dude, hold on. And Her and Justin are the ones who play Trolls, right?
Yeah, they
They're
do.
over here promoting
So
a kids film. And this is what's going on.
It was like, yeah, go on then.
Oh my gosh.
So anyway, she does the dirty deed, and it's confusing, and I felt defiled. And off she went on her merry way. And that night, I was with the lady that ran the castle. It was her job to run the castle. I said, you know what? I said, your cleaner's weird. And she said, what do you mean? I said, the cleaner that came in today, she's weird. She said, we don't have cleaners on a Wednesday. Just somebody that had walked in off the street with a feather duster, come up and give me a hand job.
No way!
But not only that, cut to like 3 years later, I'm with my band, and I'm like, and it was just a lady that had come up, give me a hand job, and left. And my guitarist went, no. That's Maureen from the pub. She said she did that, but nobody believed her.
She's telling everybody!
Oh my friend. Too late. Right. That is. I mean, that's the best thing. We can all go home. That's the best thing.
Anybody else?
Just shitted on my President Obama.
I'll give you the address of the castle. We'll definitely come and visit you.
Oh, what a lovely, lovely story.
Hi, kids.
Hi, kids. He knows.
He's so incredibly cheeky. He really is. Cheeky is the perfect word for him.
Dude, that was so funny.
You naughty boy. Goodness. So, first of all, I want to say I was distracted at the other half of this video because I noticed that he was wearing a TCB necklace, which is Elvis. Oh,
I didn't notice at all. Leave it to Jess.
But I have a picture of me wearing. Okay, so I have a funny little story. This is going to add something totally different to it. So off topic, but I have a regular that used to I don't know if he used to just hang around that same. Because he was born in that era. He was the same age as Elvis when he was younger or whatever. So if Elvis was alive now, they'd be same age. But he knows the jeweler that used to make all of Elvis Presley's jewelry, and he has a TCB necklace that was made specifically by this guy, and he'll take it around and he talks to people about. He'll show them news clippings and pictures and stuff like that about how he knew Elvis and stories about Jerry Lee Lewis and all that stuff. But he brought in this necklace and he let me put it on, and I just was in heaven for 5 minutes. But I took a picture of it, so we'll have to post it to the maybe to my Instagram
on screen or something.
During
this video.
Flash it,
Yeah,
post
Jess
it on there.
has been talking about that every day since for the last 2 years, so it's
pretty magical. And then Robbie's
heard about
just
it.
casually wearing it. I thought that was cool. I noticed that. So
I'm honestly surprised it hasn't come up in a reaction before now.
Right?
You just talk about it at any chance.
Well, he has the necklace. It's awesome. He has the same charm on there.
Cool.
So
that was cool.
Thought that was pretty dang cool.
The Graham Norton Show is something that we actually don't have cable here.
Yeah.
We not here in America, but here in our house.
Yeah, in our house.
We have not had cable for years.
Yep.
We just we watch YouTube mostly,
Mm-hmm.
but if we are gonna watch something else, we'll rent it or. I don't know. We've fallen out of that whole. I grew up with cable TV.
Yeah.
I grew up with
the late night shows,
watching whatever was on TV.
Yeah.
And I've fallen out of that. We've fallen out of that, especially over the last decade.
Now it's I don't catch a show until it's promoted on the streaming service that we have. It's oh, this is flashing.
Even the streaming services, we're down to one now.
Yeah, we are.
And it comes with Amazon Prime, so it's I guess we do get HBO Max with our internet provider.
Yeah.
It's a bundle. It came with it. So, yeah, I don't know. We just don't watch any. My point is that, if I was still watching cable TV all the time and this was a show that came on, I would sit down and watch it every time it came on.
Yeah,
Because every clip that I've seen, this one
so funny.
is no exception. It's so funny.
Yeah.
Star-studded, lineup of people.
Yeah.
I think the most that I've seen is, clips of Henry Cavill. I'm a big Henry Cavill fan. He's a nerd, and I'm a nerd, and But he's also like a man's man.
Yeah.
I like to think of myself as a man's man. I'm nowhere near as jacked as he is, but you know, someday maybe. Anyways, yeah, I would love to see more of the Graham Norton Show.
Yeah,
on a regular
definitely.
basis. It's a show that I could get into.
Yeah, definitely.
And
the cast is always so, like, not people that you know that would know each other or, like, you would think could know each other. Yeah. So they might be meeting for the first time, which is super cool to just have that kind of setting.
What I was thinking was, like, Robbie, you guys told us he was in like, basically a boy band back in the day before he started a solo career. And so did Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, it's so crazy that you two are sitting next to each other on the couch right now. Like, what in the world?
I wonder if they have any stories about the meeting prior to that. You know what I mean? Because you don't know if you can't just assume that every celebrity's met
they
each
seem
other,
like they knew each other. You know what I mean? I'm sure they knew of each other.
Right.
You know what I mean? And I don't know if they've ever hung out, but you know of each other.
Well, aside from my ridiculous little tidbit that I had to go on about, that was so fun getting to know him a little bit more. Yeah. He just has those eyes that if you were talking to him in like a regular setting, you just feel like you know what I mean? It's not like he would make you feel very comfortable and he would make you feel like you've been friends for a long time and just tell a story.
Which is crazy
like no
because
other.
in the comments, there's been some people talking about how he's nervous in public situations like that.
Yeah.
He has like anxiety in situations like that. And you would never be able to tell unless he came out and said that.
Yeah,
I would never guess that. He doesn't. He seems like he's very comfortable in his own skin. Very comfortable in those situations.
You wouldn't, but I relate to him so much because I feel like I'm very anxious when it comes to situations like that. But my defense mechanism is to make somebody laugh, and if I can get you to laugh, then I'm more comfortable. So like me being behind the bar, you'd think that I'm like super used to just talking to people and being very open, but I do get very like. I get anxiety. I still get anxiety about talking to people, but if I'm like funny, like I just say dumb things. Like I like to joke around with people, and I feel like that's where I get that from.
I can tell when you're like, you will be telling a great funny story, but because your anxiety's getting to you a little bit, you're trying to wrap the story up faster and tell it in like a really fast way. And I'm like, dude, this is a great story, and like everybody's into what you're saying right now.
Once I realize people are watching and paying attention to me, that's when it's like, oh, I get all nervous. I'm getting in my head. But I can definitely understand from his point of view, because you wouldn't think that. Like, he sings for millions of people all the time right in front of them. You know what I mean? That's like the super vulnerable thing to do. But I guess when you're in a closer setting too and you're close to people, it's like I get more anxiety that way.
I get anxiety and I start blinking a lot and my eyes start like watering up like I'm about to get emotional or something. I don't know. I'm thinking in my head like my eyes are watering too much. People
and then
are
it makes
think
you
I'm
do
emotional.
it more.
And then I start blinking trying to counteract it.
Awful.
And then I just leave.
Yeah.
I just leave the situation. I'm like, I'm out of here, dude.
Did he just walk away?
They
He
think
was just
I'm
telling
a
us
freaking sad person now and I'm depressed about something.
I just asked him what time it was. It was weird. It was just so awkward.
Like, oh. Oh, it's, I gotta go.
Moral of the story is we're all in this together if you guys get anxiety.
That's why we record our videos behind the camera. And this isn't a live show in front of a live audience.
No, we're awkward AF, as the kids would say.
Yep. Very much so. All right, y'all. Well, thanks for recommending this. More Robbie to come. Mm-hmm. We've been loving this journey so far, and it's been fun.
Yeah,
it's been a lot of fun. That was very fun.
Yeah.
He's a very good storyteller. Very funny.
Yeah.
Don't forget about the links we've got down below. We've also in the pinned comment got our other reactions to Robbie. Go check those out if this is your first time here. And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye, friends.
Peace.